Gareth Southgate is so boring, he wears armbands in the bath. Gareth Southgate is so boring, he wears a seatbelt to sit at his own desk. Gareth Southgate is so boring, he's made it to the Euro semi-final with England, along with Netherlands, France and Spain. Wow. The quarterfinals was just one big unlucky for myself, with my only returns coming from a double Portugal defence, and I don't deserve those points at all, and a French goalkeeper, meaning I only got 43 points. Now that is one big boy.
Unlucky!
The only upside is I do still have my wildcard, so I will be slapping that on today. I actually only have 4 players eliminated and 1 player suspended because Carvajal decided to rugby tackle in the last minute. But with us only needing 11 players for the final instead of a full 15 because you can't make subs when there's only 1 game, you should definitely use your wildcard right now if you do still have it. And if you don't have a wildcard, well, maybe you should just delete your team instead. But with only 4 teams left in the tournament, the strategy for the wildcard is quite simple. Just make sure you have at least 3 players from each team, so no matter what, you still have 6 players left for the final before your transfers, and then we have 5 free transfers to make so you can get a start in 11 no matter what happens with your semi-finals team. Lovely. What I would also recommend, and be big brain to actually select your wildcard team, is to go through each of the remaining teams one by one and select your favourite 3 assets from each of them, and the 3 that, if they do get to the final, then you'll be really happy with them in the final. And then once you have 3 from each, then you can fill up the rest of your squad with whoever best fits. So for Spain, my shortlist of players to select are these. Mainly their midfielders, but we do have options elsewhere. For France, it's literally their entire defense and Mbappe. Not really many fantasy options for them, as they are still yet to score an open play goal, and they've made it to the semi-final. How has that happened? But they have kept 4 clean sheets and only conceded 1 goal, so maybe, just maybe, their defense is good to back. For Netherlands, it's mainly their defense, but not actually because of their defense. It's just they've got no other midfielders, and they don't really have many other players elsewhere. And then for England, we have a mixture of their defense and midfielders, because Kane's forgot how to play football, so it's basically everybody else on the pitch. To be fair, they do have a lot of good options. I mean, none of them have scored that many points, but, you know, Premier League bias and all that, it's gotta happen, innit? I just miss FPL, okay? So, combining our shortlist of our favourite players from each team and choosing those 3 players from each of the 4 teams, my current team is looking like this. So we've gone for Olmo, Rodri and Laporte for Spain, Koundé, Saliba and Mainan for France, Gakpo, Depay and De Vrij for Netherlands, and Rice, Guehi and Pickford for England. These are, in my opinion, the best players to choose for from each of the remaining teams, which also gives us at least 1 defender from each team. And I've got double England because if Pickford doesn't play, I still got a defender there with Guehi. Lovely. And it also makes sure we'll be guaranteed enough players to play in the final, as no matter who gets eliminated, we will still have 11 for that final. And then with our final 3 spots to choose from, we still have 34 mil. Damn, son. So no matter what, if we choose the most expensive players, we still got loads of money in the bank. So if Netherlands do get eliminated and then I want a Kane for the final, then upgrading one of those Netherlands attackers to a Kane is no problem. But the 3 I am looking at for my final 3 spots are Mbappe, because Mbappe, Bellingham, because bicycle kick merchant, you know, he's quite good, and also a Bukayo Saka. This would mean 5 England, maybe 4, because if Mainan keeps a clean sheet before Pickford, then I wouldn't sub Pickford in, so 4, but 5 England players, 4 France, 3 Spain, and 3 Netherlands. I will captain a Koundé on day 1 because every week I'm like, right, I'm gonna bring in Koundé and I'm probably gonna captain him, and then I don't do that and he gets all the points and I'm just unlucky. So I will be captaining him on day 1, the one time he will end up scoring an own goal or red card or whatever. And then for day 2, I might even captain a Guehi or Rice because realistically, I don't think any big boy holes are going to be had in that game, and, you know, they do just get solid points. But that is that for my wildcard team. Now, this is just my first wildcard draft, and you know me, it'll probably change last minute for the worse, because that's just what we do. So maybe if I just sit on my hands and leave my team, I will actually do well, but nah, can't be doing that, can I? But that is going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and also, remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.